Fallout 76 is known for many things, and one of them isn't unique weapons because most of them are absolute shit, but there are some diamonds out there in the rough. So let's talk about the 5 unique weapons in Fallout 76 that you need to get on any character. Coming in hot at number 5, we got a heavy hitter. We got the final word. Yes, that's right, the beast of a 50 cal, the ultimate heavy weapon in Fallout 76, hands down, in my opinion. I think that it's much better than the Foundation's Vengeance for so many different reasons. You could snag this by completing the quest Thicker Than Water, which is the final of Beckett's ally storyline. If you haven't done that, obviously you're missing out. You get a great ally and you get a great fucking gun. The final word is a unique 50 cal with a draw-dropping 250 round magazine, and of course it comes with some insane legendary effects: the anti-armor, faster fire rate, and 250% damage resistance while reloading, which is nice because the 50 cal has a pretty slow reload animation. But besides that, the anti-armor is fantastic. It definitely helps on a 50 cal, and then the faster fire rate is just fucking gnarly. Obviously, it could be a little bit better if this was a bloodied explosive, but for a unique weapon in Fallout 76, this thing is fucking amazing. It's obviously in the top 5, and in my opinion, it is the best heavy unique gun in Fallout 76 without a doubt. I obviously love to pair this bad boy with some T65 power armor on my lazy heavy gunner and feel like a unstoppable tank. The DPS is solid, the magazine is massive because it's a heavy gun, and the legendary rolls are top notch. This thing is fucking great. Like I said, it is the best heavy gun, unique heavy gun in Fallout 76 that you could get. Obviously, you could roll better ones, but in terms of a standard unique weapon, this is the best heavy gun in my opinion, and a lot of people would also agree with that. So there are some downsides, obviously, with this weapon. Just be ready for the ammo grind because that faster fire rate, although it increases the DPS significantly, it will chew through your ammo like nobody's business. But with that being said, obviously the DPS, the anti-armor, is worth that ammo grind. It's not going to be that difficult to get ammo, especially later on if you will just want to throw on a unique weapon to have some fun with. If you are still in the midst of trying to get some god tier weapons and you're on a heavy gunner, this is a good one to throw on. Run around, go ahead, grind out some ammo first. You really don't need to do a super long quest line to do it. It's not that much effort. It's 110% worth it. I think it's like, I don't know, 7 missions total, maybe 8. It'll probably take you an hour, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours if you really take your time and want to get involved in Beckett's storyline. But just go ahead, do the quest, grab it. Trust me, you won't regret the small grind for this monster. And like I said, just go get some more ammo. You'll be fine. It'll chew through it, but the DPS is definitely worth it. And up at number 4, we've got the V63 Bertha, a recent addition, but it's nothing short of epic. This is probably my favorite unique weapon in Fallout 76, period, but I understand it is not the best, so we're going to throw it at number 4. It is a unique Tesla rifle that drops as a rare reward. I believe it is a 4% chance from the Dangerous Pastimes event. It's a great event. You should obviously be grinding it every single time it pops up. But besides that, it is super easy to obtain as long as you obviously can get past the event. It features a 15-round magazine and is fully automatic with the legendary effects 2-shot, 25% weapon speed, and 25% reload speed. Obviously, those are some great fucking rolls to have on a Tesla. Quad vampires could be a little bit better, but a 2-shot is perfect for tagging. And if you guys have seen any of my other videos going over the Tesla rifle or the importance of tagging, then you know I fucking love a 2-shot Tesla rifle. It makes it so you could tag more enemies and get more XP during events. It's fucking awesome. So, like I said, that 2-shot effect is where this Tesla rifle truly shines. It basically doubles the damage output per burst, making it a fucking amazing tool for tagging enemies and for keeping you in the game. If you're into auto rifle builds, this weapon is a must-have If you saw my top five auto assault rifles that you have to have in Fallout 76, this one made the list. Spoiler alert, it's fucking amazing. However, it is a little bit of a rare drop. That's the only downside of this weapon, obviously, is you can't just go and complete a storyline to get it. You have to grind for it. But it's not that bad. It sucks because this event isn't really active all the time because of the bugs and Bethesda working on it and everything like that. But I believe it's back in the game. I did play it when the most recent update went live. So keep your eyes peeled at either the player's vendor or for whenever the event pops up for you. Definitely play this event. Dangerous pastimes as much as you can. You get a shit ton of rare rewards like the repair kits and also the Tesla rifle. It's only a 4% drop, so good luck. If not, check the player vendors. It is the best weapon for tagging, and it is the best unique energy weapon in Fallout 76, hands down. And coming in at number 3, say hello to the Ticket to Revenge. A lot of people know about this gun. A lot of people hate this gun. A lot of people think that this gun is the biggest disappointment to ever happen to Fallout 76, including the launch. This is a unique railway rifle that was introduced with the new Skyline Valley expansion, which, if you've noticed, Skyline Valley expansion has introduced some of the best unique weapons in Fallout 76 in terms of usability and damage. A lot of people think that the Ticket to Revenge is probably the highest DPS unique weapon out there besides number 1 and number 2 on this list, I do have to say, but it is up there. You could get this fucking bad boy from completing the quest Seeking Shelter, which is a very early quest in the new expansion's main storyline. I think it's like the 3rd or 4th. You'll be able to get it within like an hour, 45 minutes of actually going through and completing the DLC. And it is probably the best weapon to be added from that new expansion. You're going to love it. I promise. It's a fucking railway. Let's get into why this gun is so good. So, like I said, the Ticket to Revenge, in my opinion, is a great unique weapon that's able to output a lot of DPS, and that's because it has double the magazine of a normal railway rifle. It holds 20 spikes per mag and has some seriously nice legendary effects, which one of them being the Furious legendary effect, which just got a buff and is now even more devastating. And the second one on there is 25% more weapon speed, which is also going to become a necessity after the new update for Fallout 76 comes out, which is going to nerf the speed of all railways. This is basically going to become probably a small part of the meta until people are able to re-roll some new god tier railways. And then the third is 90% weight reduction. The Furious effect delivers crazy DPS, and the design of this weapon is actually beautiful. I do, however, miss the old bloodied version for its higher DPS, but even without it, this weapon is a beast, especially if you're still rocking a standard railway rifle. If you are a lower level and you get your hands on this thing, it can carry you through basically the any content that Fallout 76 has introduced. This is a amazing weapon, and some people may argue it deserves to be higher on this list. Some people may argue that it deserves to be a little bit lower, but I think it's perfect at number 3. It's not a boss killer, but it definitely will help you stand your own against pretty much all mobs in Fallout 76. Like I said, it did have a old bloody version, which had a higher DPS, but I promise you, with that new nerf that's coming to railways, this is a must-have weapon. The 25% weapon speed is a must-have after the new nerf that is going to come. Mark my words, get the Ticket to Revenge by completing the Seeking Shelter quest really early on. That's one of the reasons why this gun is so good, because it's so easy to get, and no matter what playstyle you're rocking, you could still do damage with this bad boy. And coming in hot, literally taking the silver medal at number 2, is the Blue Healing Machine, aka the Holy Fire. This is the ultimate healing weapon in Fallout 76. If you guys have been around for a minute, you guys know that once they added this bad boy to the game, the meta completely changed. Every heavy gun, every player was running around with a Holy Fire because you could basically get through any content in the game without dying while using it. It's fucking amazing. You can get it as a rare drop from the Beast of Burden event. This unique flamer comes with a nice 100 fuel magazine base and obviously can be upgraded with mods. The legendary effects on this motherfucker are obviously vampires, which makes it insanely good for healing. 25 weapon speed again, or 25% weapon speed, excuse me, which again helps with the healing factor. And to balance that out, we have weapons break 50% slower, which is awesome. If you guys know the flamers, they break super fast, and with the 25% extra weapon speed, that definitely helps, and you basically won't have to repair this thing for a while. It's fucking amazing. It's not like most other flamers. So like I said, this weapon is literally the best healing weapon in Fallout 76, especially the best unique healing weapon in Fallout 76, but it outperforms almost every single other vampire variant weapon in the game in terms of healing output. It's amazing, especially with that 25% weapon speed increase. This weapon is a literal lifesaver in tight spots, and you'll basically be invincible while wielding it. Now, obviously, if you do go down, that's no problem. Sometimes enemies in Fallout 76 can be a little broken, but this thing should be able to keep you alive in 99.9% of these scenarios. Now, obviously, there is a downside with this bad boy, and the only downside that I can think of, besides completely overtaking the meta when it first came out, is the weight of fuel, which can be a pain. If you guys know, walking around with 10,000 fuel is extremely heavy, and it can kind of be a pain in the ass if you want to mainly use the Holy Fire as your go-to weapon, which a lot of people do, so fucking 50 pounds of your inventory is just taken up by fuel. But it's a small price to pay for near immortality. Every player, excuse me, should grind for this weapon. It's too good to pass up 110%. It's extremely easy to get. All you have to do is beat a event that occurs pretty often, the Beasts of Burden event, like I said, so keep an eye out for that. The Holy Fire is probably a lot of people's favorite unique weapon in Fallout 76, and I could see why. It's amazing, but number one does beat it. Most of you guys probably know what it is, so let's jump into that one. And coming in at that number one spot, a very well deserved and probably pretty expected number one spot, we've got the legendary motherfucking Fixer, a gun so good it takes the top of most Fallout 76 weapon lists. You could get this beast after completing the kind of rare event slash quest Encrypted, and then crafting it using the plans that you get to drop. It is an extremely rare drop, so good luck. You could also find it in player vendors, but I got mine. I got all of my plans from the Encrypted event. A lot of people will try and upsell the plan because it is pretty rare, but a lot of people do offer them in player vendors. So even if it's just a normal Fixer, you could probably buy it for like, I don't know, 1,000 caps, anywhere from 500 caps to 10,000 caps, depending on the rolls. But you could always just re-roll it. If you don't have the plans for this gun, definitely just go jump vendor to vendor to vendor trying to get one variant of this gun or the actual plans. It's the Fixer. You will not want to miss it. Let's talk about what makes this gun so special. So what the fuck is the Fixer? In under a rock ever since Fallout 76 first came out. The Fixer is a unique combat rifle with a base 20 round mag, and it comes with a variety of random legendary effects. You could get a bloodied explosive, you could get a vampires, you could get a quad, you could get basically any weapon roll on a Fixer. That's what makes it so fucking good. A lot of weapons on this list, one, could not be re-rolled, and two, just aren't able to output as much DPS because they don't have the specific legendary effects like that you could get with a Fixer. Like I said, a bloodied explosive or a fucking quad. Just you're able to increase the DPS so much because of the overall variety of legendary effects that you could throw on this bad boy. It basically is good for any build. It's renowned for its incredible DPS, built-in suppressor, and overall versatility. It's considered one of the best guns in Fallout 76, perfect for any build, like I said. But the only downside, in my opinion, is the rarity lands and the infrequency of the event Encrypted. Like I said, it is kind of a pain in the ass to get this event to pop up. If you do see it, jump on it. And like I said, try and hop from player vendor to player vendor to player vendor, or just grind out the event when it pops up, or go on Reddit and try and buy one for some caps and see what people are trading for it. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. If you ever come across my vendor in the Wasteland, you will see that I have a variety of fixers for sale for pretty much 500 to 1,000 caps. I try not to gatekeep this weapon. But there you have it. The Fixer takes the #1 spot because it is so versatile. You're able to use it in any scenario. You're able to put any legendary effect on it, and you're able to fucking output more DPS than basically any other unique weapon in the game. So there you have it, folks. These unique weapons are essential for any Fallout 76 player looking to up their game. Each one of these special tools brings something amazing and special to the table, and they're all worth the grind. I promise you, even though unique weapons aren't in the best state in Fallout 76, these are the ones that are worth grabbing and worth using on basically every player. If you're a heavy gunner, I definitely suggest you get the Final Word and the Holy Fire. If you're a auto commando, I suggest you get the Bertha, the Ticket to Revenge, and the Fixer, obviously. Don't miss out on them. Seriously, you're gonna like it. What's your favorite unique weapon in Fallout 76? Or, you know what, just the whole Fallout series? Let me know. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I hope this video helped you and inspired you to go out there and your arsenal. If you liked the video, obviously, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought of everything. Go ahead and subscribe for more content. See you in the Wasteland. Thank you, motherfuckers, for watching this video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.